You mentioned before about previously having pornography addiction and overcoming it with brothers. Yes. What other advice would you have to overcome this addiction? Yeah, so I think several things. From a program, Freedom Session is one, as well as there's one called Men's Group. I think it's called mensgroup.ca or something like that. You can Google it, and that's been helpful to some brothers, I've heard. Also, if it's a device issue, to this day, I use a program called Covenant Eyes. It is an accountability software program. I use this on my phone and on my computer, all right? And it basically prevents me from accessing certain sites that are inappropriate, as well as it tracks and sends it to my accountability partner so they would know immediately. So it's like, okay, I don't want to deal with that conversation. You know what I mean? And so I would really advise this, to use this. I think it's worth it. As well as the last thing I would say is cultivating meaningful friendships with men and women. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're a guy, men and women, both. I think that one of the neutral desires God has given us, which is involved in a pornography addiction, has to do with a neutral desire for human intimacy. Human intimacy can be legitimately exercised in platonic friendships. Therefore, I think spending time with close friends that you can have fun with, do Bible study, pray, serve the Lord together, go for bubble tea, whatever, go for hikes, do a sport, play video games within reason. Don't play too much. I have to say that the uncles and aunties always thank me when I put the provision. Just play don't too much. But like, even if you play video games like together and like have that community, I think it helps mitigate some of that desire as well. And then finally, I would say that if you're single, that it may just be that you need to get married at some point. The reason is, I mean, you might think that's funny, but it's actually from the Bible, actually. Let me read you a verse from 1 Corinthians chapter 7. Okay, where are we here? Verse 8. To the unmarried and the widows, I say that it is good for them to remain single as I am, but if they cannot exercise self-control, they should marry, for it is better to marry than to burn with passion. So if you find yourself having a struggle, and don't be ashamed. I mean, sexual desire is God-given, right? Everyone has various levels of libido. Okay, don't Google it if you're too young. But various levels, but that's okay. That self-introspection is an honest assessment of where you're at regarding that desire. The solution, according to the Apostle Paul, is you should probably get married. So that would already, I remember the earlier question I asked, do you want to be single or married? If you're struggling with this, chances are you're on the married path.